Everybody, this is CCat or Crystal Cat 73, depending by what I can go on my socials. But today I'm gonna be doing art from like an online Twitch streamer called DeviCat. Then this is what her coloring page looks like. I don't know if you can see it. And there's her name right there. And she's an online streamer that's kind of like a graphic artist and does her own art. And like sells it, and then she sells coloring pages. And I actually won this coloring page. Like when I printed it out a little bit bigger than I wanted it to, but I figured it out and I got some small pages. And I'm probably gonna try to do 3 pages. I've already picked out the colors and that. But here's a few facts about her. I kind of printed out some questions and asked her. It's like her favorite colors are pink, blue, and purple, and she does do those quite often on her channel. And one of the favorite things that she likes to do is trees and leaves, but a lot of the times she just kind of like, I wouldn't call it kawaii, but very kind of like Japanese type looking art. And if you ever go to her stream, it's very chill and it's interactive, and she interacts with the people that are in her chat and kind of, you know, gives away prizes once in a while. And if like you're looking just for something chill that's interactive, it's like a very good stream to go to. And I will be putting all of these in like my description for this channel, like for this you know, stream, like you know, thing that I'm doing right now when I do it, you know, so you can all see it. And she sells her art, and she sells like t-shirts, coloring books, blankets, diamond art, which I am gonna try to get, you know, if it doesn't, like, you know, if it sells, you know, if it, you know, if I can, if it's not too expensive, you know, because I did like doing the diamond art. And if you hear me ever pause this, it's because like you know, I am using like royalty-free music. Pause. Again, if you ever hear me like you know, kind of where I mute it, it's because there's an ad that's coming on. And I will also link this like royalty-free music in the chat, but in the description too, just because it's like, I think it's only fair. But she doesn't, you know, and it's like she has a dog named, I think it's called Thyris, and then a cat named Chili. And the most longest project that she's ever done is taken around a month. And I will also kind of, you know, put that in the description too. And she will not do spicy stuff. That's one of the things that she stated that she will not draw. Is like anything that's really, you know, if you know what I mean, spicy. I'm not going to go into the description of what spicy is. But she doesn't do like any of that type of stuff. And one of the things she said is, I do believe that not only people have the ability to do something amazing, but also the ability for compassion to themselves and those around them. Which I think is a very nice quote to say, and she is very kind of like supportive of other like artists and other streamers. And she does like will support it. Like she has like, she knew, like she said, she knew that I like she's very happy for me when I won this coloring page. But one of the other projects that I'm gonna probably be doing is like this Lego Creator set right here. And the one that won, I did do an online poll, is like the one that won is the toucan. And when I do this, I will be having a Name the Toucan contest, where it's like I will be giving a keychain away. And this is like the one project I had done live, and it's like, it was just kind of like, this was a struggle for me. Doing this thing, this like kind of like suncatcher art, because, you know, maybe they're not really good about it, but it's like, it was a struggle doing this. And I bought like a new color, like a pencil sharpener, and this was an adventure trying to find this thing. Legit, it was. I had to go to like 4 different places just to find the stupid like dollar pencil sharpener. But that's what I have right now, because I bought a new one, because the one I did like was not hitting and did not do it. And one of the other projects I'm going to be doing is like, I bought another diamond art kit, and I really need to just stop, and it's like, it's a cat, and I'm just kind of gonna see how it works out. But I really just need to stop going to like the craft sections, like, and things like that, because every time I go there I find like a new thing that I want to do that I wish I could do for my channel, but they cost money, you know, unfortunately. So it's like, that's one of the things that it's like, I'm just kind of, this is the last project, and this should be, like, by the time I'm done with this should be doing it. This is the last diamond art thing that I did. So, that's the last one I did. That's going to be there. So, we're just gonna get to it. One of the things I'm gonna be drinking today, it's like, you know, it's like a, well, and like, you can probably guess what brand it is, but this is what I'm gonna be drinking, and this is my little, like, stopper that I have for it to, like, keep it, like, fresh or whatever. It's, like, usually a wine stopper, but today it's gonna be a soda stopper. So, we'll take a sip of that. And Daisy may make an appearance. And I do have a wish list, you know, in Amazon, if it's, like, y'all, like, ever, like, want to buy anything, that it'll all go towards the channel. But, you know, if you ever want to buy me anything. Daisy has also got a wish list. I should probably buy her more toys, but, you know, it's like, because I think half of them are, like, kind of out somewhere, because every time she tries to come up here and, like, you know, we call it, like, interact, especially if I'm stressful and the project is stressful, she will interact with me, just because she's kind of like, I wouldn't call it like a support pet, but she very much does, like, understand my feelings and my emotions and when I am stressed out. So, like I said, by this time, it's like the DeviCat, like, video would have aired, and it's like I am going to be having, like, maybe by this time it will already have the name in the winner, but it's like, I do make, like, keychains that are from plastic lids, and that will be the prize, as well as that will be the prize for the, like the toucan. I'll have a contest to name the toucan, like, Lego that I'm doing, but this is what they look like, and they start off with plastic lids. The only request that I have for, like, this naming contest, I will be doing a poll of the top 3, is that it's like you're in the lower 48, and it's like it's not words, and it's like it's a simple design, and I will do any color that you want. So, let's get to it. Try to do 3 pages a day. The first one I'm gonna do is, look, somebody's visiting right now, is, like, maybe, like, where I do this flower in, like, pride colors, and then, like, kind of, like, just do, like, a little simple shading around here. I haven't really decided yet, because I'm gonna do, like, maybe, like, a little on the outline, but we'll see how it goes, because somebody's here. They're kind of blocking me. And I usually do kind of like a test page, so this is like my test page book. Let's see. Color. No! Can you, like, go somewhere else and, like, bug something else? Let's see.
Every story of love.
Sorry about that, but, you know, this is gonna be where I'm gonna do my test colors, so, and I'm gonna try to remember to, like, you know, kind of, like, say the colors I'm using. I'm not always the best at doing that, but, you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, so we're gonna do this one, also red. I had to, and I did have one of them that I had to kind of, you know, what do you call it, kind of do, like, a, you know, and my thing, because the tip broke off, and it's like I had to go do it in my electric pencil sharpener, which I don't like using not so often because it's just so loud. But orange, red, orange, purple. Blue. What kind of game this is? Hey. And I did kind of like so that, and that is one of the things that is on my wish list. It's like pencil sharpeners, because one thing I've found out is it seems to be it's like that. It's like they do not at least make handheld pencil sharpeners like very well. Okay, that one. This is it. No, I don't like that green. I thought I picked out the green that I wanted in here, but maybe I didn't. So I might have to go back into like my little supplies here and just kind of find out the page I want to see. Where is it? Like, is it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, because I wanted kind of a darker green. So we'll do that really quick. See, just no. See, just here. I think I'll do this one. I like that a little bit better. So, and then the other one I think I'm gonna do like kind of in a reverse, where I do like the color, like the cat and like a rainbow pride colors, and the flowers kind of like a off color or whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out. So let's see: green, orange, red, purple, red, orange, and one more, yellow. Let's see what color yellow this is. This might be too bright of a yellow, but we'll see what happens. You know, and I'm gonna also kind of do the outline. Really? Am I gonna have to get another toy to like throw for you? Let's see. Go get it! It's over there! Go get it! Go get it! Go get it! Really? It's like you have to like do this like all the time. Or to the point where I just ignore you. Okay, yes. Sit your butt down, but don't like block me. Okay? Thank you. So, gonna kind of maybe do the outline like a little like this. Just so it's like, at least it's like a block, you know, gets a little bit of like the, we call the, not so much whiteness, because it's like, it is not the best paper that I'm using. I'm using like printer paper, but you know, it is what it is. I was just glad to get the coloring page. Really? For doing this? Go get it! Go get it! Go get it! Go get it! Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this done today. I might have to go put her in another room, which I don't really like doing. I don't like locking her up, you know. I just don't, you know. I don't think it's really fair to her, because she's just trying to be a cat. Be right back. Let's see if I can find. Okay, we got it worked out, where it's like, I got her to go somewhere else for a while, so, I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, you know, because I kind of hear her playing in the background, but that's fine. And I really kind of hope block a little bit. There. I do like this brand a little bit better. I do wish they had like more like trap space or whatever. That makes any sense, but I'll have to look up the brand. Whatever. I would prefer to get like one of those little hand like held pencil sharpeners where you grind it, but you know, like you used to have one they had there when you were in school. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it, but this one too, you kind of have to make sure that you clear it. And I did buy just an extra one, you know, in case it stops working. I mean, it was only $1, so. Like I said again, I do have like them kind of my Amazon wish list. So, okay, there's an ad again. Maybe if I get her some kind of food, she'll like kind of go to that. I mean, she already got food, but if she thinks she has more food, she'll go there. I am such a bad cat mom. I'm pretty much, I think I'm encouraging, you know what I mean? I think I'm encouraging her bad behavior because I just gave her wet food. Just to kind of like, so she would just kind of, you know, chill and like go away. But it's like, you know, I probably shouldn't be, and like I said, it's like, that might be why she's doing it, just because I encourage her bad behavior, you know? And the color that I'm using here, it's called a cool gray, and it's from Crayola. I don't even really know if like any of these are really made anymore. I think they, like, one of the colors I do know that they did get rid of, and like a lot of people were really upset, and there was like a whole fan base, it's called like Dandelion Yellow. And a lot of people, when they discontinued that color, it's like, and they do once in a while, kind of like this Dandelion Yellow, have like, you know, where they will have a limited edition. I don't know that I've ever seen the Dandelion Yellow. I might have, like, you know, how to explain it, like that. It's just kind of like that. I might have kind of had where it's like, you know, they stopped making it when I was buying them. I might have to just look through and see that. There's another grain here. So, gray mist. So, this is gray mist from the Crazy Art. So, let's see if this is any different. It's a little bit different. So, we'll just kind of do this on the outside. And maybe I'll even just make this like a 3-part series, so it's like I'm not too you know, whatever you call it, like, doing too much. Usually I don't usually do too much with the background when I do my pages. And then I do, like, one of the other projects I think I might do, I was just thinking about, is, like, I don't know if you guys remember, it's like, they think, it's like, it was kind of like where you put these little plates down, and you made, like, kind of like a different fashion people. It's like, usually, like, it was a model, and you made, like, whatever design. I'm gonna have to see if I can find that kit and, like, do it, because I do have the original kit from the 70s and stuff. So maybe do a few of those and just kind of color them in or whatever. I think that might be interesting to do. I'm just thought about, now my mind's going to be obsessed over trying to see if I can, like, maybe find that, and, like, then, like, where's the other one? This was slate, so that's slate. That's a blue. Okay, so we'll leave that one there. I'll do the cool gray. Make sure that I get in all the pieces that I wanted. So now we'll do the little flower, and I think I'm gonna do the middle part with the espresso, just to kind of. No, I don't like the espresso for this one. Maybe brown. We'll just do basic brown. Brown from the Crayola. And maybe do a little bit of this in the middle. So we're gonna start off, I think, in the middle. Like, this is also red from the Crazy Art. And I don't know if I really like this, so I might, like, go look and see if I can find other reds or whatever. So let's see if I can find a different kind of red. Because it's like, now that it's like the time of day that I did it might not have been the right time of day to do it. Because add. Okay, we're back to playing music. So I'm just going through and seeing if I can find, like, a. What color is this? Yeah, I might do that for something. Because like I said, again, it's like the biggest issue with, like, this brand, like any of these colors, it's like they'll, like, how to explain it? Like, they have, like, where they have the color, but it's not what the color that looks like in the barrel. And that's my biggest beef with these brands. It's like that. It's like in Prismacolor and, like, Faber-Castell is, like, a really good brand about, like, kind of, you know, kind of like trying to do their best to match the color that they have to the, like, actual lead of the pencil. So then orange. Let's see, do I want to do this? Yeah, I want to do this orange. And this color, and this, like, what color orange was this? This was like pumpkin orange. And this is, and that was from the Crazy Art brand. And this is custard yellow from the Crazy Art brand. And the more I get into this, like, I'm doing like this, like, kind of things, I'm finding out that I actually like the Crazy Art better. But I think a lot of, like, there's just one brand, I don't even think they exist anymore. It was called, like, Rose Art. And I think it was, like, one of those brands that people were notorious for, like, hating. If that makes any sense. I don't know if I ever owned the Rose Art. It's like, maybe I will one of these days get it as an experiment just to kind of, like, try it out. But like I said, it's like, if I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's like, you all kind of know, like, if you've watched my channel, like, which brand, I have two brands I like. It's the Prismacolor and, you know, and the, like, you know, Faber-Castell. And like I said, they are on my wish list, so I think I'll do a little bit more all over here. And I think I'll do a little bit more over here for this one. And I didn't get any right here, so I'm going to get a little bit there because I missed that spot. So, well, we can see it right there. And then the next one will be, maybe a little bit more. And this wasn't, and like I said, again, I did win this in a prize from DeviCat, and kind of like, you know, it was a little, they were having a kind of like a contest. And this is what this is the image I picked. She does have a few others, and she does do seasonal type things. So it's, you know, whatever the season is, she does have a few seasonal, and usually they're either, I think they're either like releases or like you know, something new. But a lot, like I said, she does it like when it's like one of the places, like if you want looking for a chill place to go, like on Twitch, it's like that is like one of the more places to go. It's like, because you'll be chill, and it's like there's no judgment, you know. And she supports other artists and like other streamers. And this is, let's see what color is this. And this was blue. That's basically what that was from Crayola. No like fancy name. It's Pretty Plum. And this is Pretty Plum from Crazy Art. I think I'm going to sharpen this a little bit because it's getting a little bit dull. So, and again, it's like this too. I've kind of noticed, like, you know, at least with this dollar one, you have to kind of clear it a lot to make it like sharpen. So I did buy two, so this time just to be on the safe side. So. I think that looks pretty nice. And I might get my cardstock out too, just to kind of, because it's like this page is getting kind of bumpy, and I think it's because I've been pressing into it so hard.
I'm booking a hotel in Oahu, but before I
Okay, so we'll do this like in the little mouth right here, and kind of like this pink, and it's called Crazy Pink. That's the name of the color. And I think I'll probably do the mouth for all of these. Let's see, I want that. I'll do it like that. Didn't really want to do that, but you know, it's like that's what erasers are for. So, and I think I will kind of post like, you know, all of these on my channel. This might be a longer stream than it's like I wanted to do today, but you know. You know, it might be going into an hour. And the reason, like I said, it's only like I think I've been having to really like kind of, you know, do it because it's like I had to stop for ads and stuff, and I had to stop for a cat butt, you know, that was trying to get in the way, you know, a few times, and it's like that kind of slowed me up a little bit. And it is actually pretty nice today, so, and stuff. But like I said, hopefully by the time it's like, she just knows like exactly where to sit just to like get into the way. Let's see. She is getting way too smart for her own good, I tell you. And then, like, see, the color I think I'll like do on the ends is like not this one. Let's see, not that one. Let's see, where's the purple? There was a purple in here. This one, that. Okay. And the color that I was using for this one is slate. I don't know if this really looks like slate to me, but you know, because the definition of slate I always thought was like kind of like a gray. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. You know. You can all tell me what you think. It's like if you want to make any comments. Because it does not look like slate. That does not look like slate to me. It looks kind of like a... At least like on my end. It looks kind of like a blue. You know. Like I said, I always thought slate was kind of like a gray. But like again, what do I know? It's like... I don't know. You know, it's not my company. It's not my... Like I said, maybe I'll do like a, like I said, maybe like for this, I will do like a 3-part series. Kind of like to do like, you know, demi art, like, part 2, like demi art, like, you know, whatever parts. And like do like different versions of these ones. And stuff. I think that's probably what I'll do just to kind of, you know, break it up. Like I said, I'm already going on like, 35 minutes doing this one page, which I mean I don't mind, you know. It's like you should kind of take your time when you're doing anything. If you're in a hurry, it's like it's not going to be very pleasant for anyone, like, you know, because I think that's what coloring is. It's like you're just kind of supposed to chill and do it, because there is like I said, she's like the longest one it's like it does take her usually kind of like a couple like days to do like one of her things, and she does do them on stream, so and she does that, and it's like one of the other things. It's like I should mention, she did go to school, and you know, like she's from Canada, just so y'all know. It's like she's from Canada. She has like a certificate in fundamental art. So, and again, I will be like putting all these like descriptions and like her channel and everything like that in like my description thingy. So if you do want to buy any of her art, or if you want to buy anything, it's like you're more than welcome to do, or like buy a coloring page, because this is not the only coloring page. This just happened to be the coloring page that I picked, you know, that I liked. So and I will be signing this, but again, this is not my art. I do not own this. This is like DeviCat's art, and it's like, but I'll just be signing it. Oh, let's see, maybe I'll do it like this one. And that was pale rose. Again, that does not look like a pale rose, but you know.
The secret to a magical holiday.
Sorry, I had an ad, so I had to mute it out. But I'm almost done. I'm back. Sorry, that was an ad. But you know, even like when I used to color back in the day, sometimes it did actually take me a couple days to do like just like a this these coloring pages. So I mean, it's like I'm not really like upset at that, you know, because usually it's like sometimes it would take me a couple days to do them. But I think I'm gonna call this a win. And one of the things I'm going to do is just kind of finish these little petals off. Then it's like, I think I'm just going to call it. You know, I did kind of want to do 3, but like that took, like I said, it took me a little bit longer than I planned. But you know, like I said, it's like I kind of don't go in this with like anything with like any kind of like plan when I do them. I kind of just do them. So you'll do like kind of like a little bit of red here. And a little bit of red there. And I think this one, final one here, I'll just do in purple. Just because, you know, I want to. And I can. And then, where's the green? This is, like, green fern from the Crazy Art. I don't know if I've said that or not, but that's the color for that one. And I might just kind of like, you know what, I think I'll kind of like for this one kind of do that like that, just because it does look kind of like that. It's kind of, you know, curling over, so we'll do it like that. And do like this. And it's not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. And then where's the final one? The purple. Let's see. Where did I put the purple at? Here it is. Pretty plump. And that's like this from the crazy art. So and then we'll do this one in purple. And I think I'm gonna call this a win. Just because it's like I did what I wanted, and I did want to do one of these color pages, and it's like I've been wanting to get on this for a while. So let's see. And if you guys want, maybe I will do like a 3-part series. But like I said, I'm just signing this. But again, I do not own this art. It is not my, and it's like I will, like I said, when I finish this up, kind of, what do you call it, like, put all of her descriptions, put her stuff where she sells her merchandise and everything in there and stuff. So I'm gonna call this a win. So that's the final product. I think it turned out pretty well. And like I said, maybe the next one I'll do, maybe you know what I'll do for like Pride. It's like when and it's like Pride's a way away, but our Pride group is already like planning for it and stuff like that. I will like maybe do like one for Pride, and maybe I'll do one for Daisy's birthday, like, and just do them later down the road. Cause this is like I can print it out anytime I want. So there. And one of the other things I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to be doing on stream, is that we're having like a tie-dye like thing in our apartment building where it's like kind of like a little get-together. I'm going to be doing like where I'm going to be tie-dyeing these socks, and I'm going to be tie-dyeing these socks. And then I'm also going to be like tie-dyeing like this bag. And I'm gonna I'm gonna do it in Pride colors. And of course I have a cat bag. I did get this from World Market, so that's one of my favorite stores. And maybe I'll put that for like a for a gift card for my wish list too. I don't know if they have them or not, but I'm just glad to be. I finally got to do this page because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I've gotten other projects in the way. But thanks guys if you're watching this still. And one more, see. But like I said, this is like the final product. I very much think it turned out pretty well. And thanks for watching. You guys rock glitter clocks, glitter socks. And I meant to say glitter socks. Don't but just kind of like be nice to each other. We need each other right now.
Right now at Vern Eady Hyundai Sioux City. Come lease.
Sorry about that. But like I said, be kind to each other, be nice to each other, because it's like the world is such a hard place right now, and it's like I really think we should all just, even if we don't agree with each other, just be kind to each other. And I think that's been kind of really hard to do because there's so much like a they them right now. So, but like I said, it's like just be kind. You guys rock glitter socks. And if I've already decided, it's like it probably happened by the time that's like thing happened. If I get, we call it like 45 followers, I will read like Dolly Parton's "I Am a Rainbow." And I think right now for that I have, probably like, let me think how many I have, like, I need like 7 more followers for that. And if I get 50 followers, it's like I will play the ukulele. And I think I've got 13 for that. So, just so you know. Just everybody try to follow. Yeah, that's all I'm asking. It's like you don't even have to watch my channel, just follow for me to do it. But somebody wants like attention, so everybody say hi to Daisy. Yeah, because I can almost guarantee she's not going to be interested after I shut this down. So, you guys rock glitter socks. Thanks for watching. And see you next time.